Not anybody from this family, not anybody from the from any of these families. So why are they stressing the public? And I've said I will not allow this to happen. In a case that I've so much invested on, nobody will cheat the public. If need be on behalf of the public, I will say whatsoever I have to say. The public also have family. Okay? And that was why the other time I was against the GoFundMe and all of those things, because of the public's interest. And now we are beginning to go there again. We are beginning to go whereby if the Aloba families, they don't sit down, they sit on their toes, the public is going to drag them. We're going to make them pay for everything that we've been through. We have 2 TikTokers right now. Their fate is in the court. On the June 4th and June 5th, June 4th and June 5th of this particular of next month, we have a TikToker called Arifa and also Veron. They are going to be in front of the court for cyberbullying. Section 24 of the cyber crime. Okay, Section 24 of the Cyber Crime 2015 was quoted. I read it yesterday. Section 375 and Section 376 were quoted under the Criminal Justice Act of 2002. So this is the 3 things, the violations of laws, which they want to pin against them. But to the best of my knowledge, Section 24 is already abolished. It's no longer functioning. So they should be facing Section 375 and 376. And I hope that is easy and that they can come out of this. But now, in the midst of these people are already suffering. Will the family continue to sin? That's what I told you guys. A time is coming, right? Either from where you are or Gregson. You will hear people will say that, who send you, who bring you, who tell you to join Joseph Mohbad? That's it by force. Oh yeah, leave. I'm telling you, a time will come, they will speak to you in such voice. When you see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, you should know the next one is 20. Nobody should tell you. You have to check, you have to check the progression, the way things progresses. These are things that I look, I see it coming. And I tell myself, I say, Paparano, me, I will be guided in the best possible way that I can be guided. But now, we also have the public. I have advertised this case to the public. If I bring you into this case, I got you into emotions. Okay? Now, I abandon you guys in the case and I now left. For me, I don't think that seems nice. That's why I'm always in the case until maybe it gets to a very good point. It gets to a very good point whereby, okay, everything is fine. Then I can now ace myself out. Knowing fully that there is no damage to anybody here. This is conscience right now. Okay? So now, but on the side of the family, do they have conscience? Does the Aloba family have conscience in their head? Do they have conscience in their head? Do they think that it is God that called us? That's why I don't use God. We are activating our good heart as people to stand in here to see that a member of a society that we all have been represented by is taken away in an unlawful way, and we are doing everything so possibly hard to get him justice. So the family shouldn't take us as a slave. When we came yesterday, he was unable to come up because again, he understands what the public want and he can't do it. He ran away from here, he went elsewhere. And elsewhere that he went, it's like he met some people that have been here before, that their brain is functioning. And they have to ask him questions, what he doesn't want. And they put him on the space. There are people who are older than Muyiwa in this case, or just Mohbad. There are people younger than him. He cannot suddenly become, who is Muyiwa? How much experience has he got in life? I don't understand. He will not, because he's living in a particular country, and be intimidating anybody, okay? It is only people who are not learned that you can intimidate. People who are learned and an elderly man like me, I will never allow myself to be intimidated by people of these days, nowadays. I won't let that happen. I'm an elderly man, anytime, any day. And the duty of an elderly person is to make sure that things are done properly and things are in order. And it's not too much to ask for. In the midst of all of this right now, where is the stand of Muyiwa? Where is the stand of the legal team? Where is the stand of Mohbad father? In the midst of all of this, we keep saying, oh, avoid the man, oh, avoid the man. But where is the stand? Where is the stand of the man? That's a question. Who are you fighting for? For Mohbad. But which family are you fighting for? The Aloba family. Where are the Alobas? You can't take the Aloba out of the equation. That's the thing. So, I don't know. Muyiwa seems to be against everyone's decision. Muyiwa caused problem with Yeye Kudi, ran away. Came here, caused problem, ran away. Now, Bukky Jesse is still the one that they are manipulating. They can see because she's too emotional, she's too compassionate. I mean, and that's why I don't agree with the method that the lady is using. Most of you are not advising Bukky Jesse. Everything is not fracas. If Bukky Jesse is waiting, okay, for the man to take all, imagine 8 months is gone. You are waiting for another few months to be wasted. Now you will now realize that, oh, they cheated you. Then you will now come back to do fracas, to do what would you do to solve? Things you could have prevented. You could have been smart enough to see it coming and prevent it from happening. Not until it happened. Then you will not think you come out, you go drag them. If they fuck up, I go drag them. What will dragging do? I don't understand. And for how long will you drag the person? I mean, if the person wastes your time 8 months, are you sure you're going to drag the person for another 8 months? You don't have something doing. And who is he? You are making him famous. Dragging Muyiwa is making him famous. Muyiwa in his life, he will never thought of being famous. Never. Imagine me pronouncing Muyiwa name as who? As who? What celebrity is Muyiwa? What celebrity? Babat's cousin's celebrity. So for now, I think that is a basic thing that I can say, which I have dropped. Let's have a break and let's have a round discussion. Let's rub minds together and put 1 + 1 together again so that we can see road for ourselves. Because that's what we do here. We don't cry here. We use brain to solve problems. The problem in Nigeria here, if you take this problem to China, to anywhere in the world, they will not pray to get it done. They will not cry like us. They will use brain, sit down. In fact, small children, they will solve it. It's here that everything, religion, prayer, and nothing is happening. No solution. All the churches are there. All the Muslims are there. Everybody want to go to heaven. They don't want to solve problems. No. We have an idea that let us live anyhow in this world. This world is a bad place. Live anyhow. Heaven is there, is guaranteed. You are deceiving yourself. You may go to heaven and not see heaven. How about that? Have you ever heard of vanity upon vanity? You go die, everything will look white. Okay? You will lose your memory. Everything you remember before, you begin to lose it slowly. And then you vanish in space. You are gone. You're not the only human beings to come to this earth. So many great people have come. Memories is the only thing that stick behind. Don't make it look like you're going to live forever. Live forever like what? Keep doing the Christian, the Muhammad said, Jesus Christ said, keep doing those things. They're there. They deceive yourself. Has anybody gone to heaven and come back? No knack, make you enjoy yourself, make you feel good, make you squid, make you happy. Make you dull yourself. Holy. Not only holy, your purpose go old very soon. You go old. You will regret. You will say, one elderly man tell me this thing 50 years ago. 50 years ago. And bad things now go to go on for your mind. You go there, you go to imagine. You just be assuming, say, see my neighbor, says they knock my neighbor. Imagine saying me. Imagine when I was still young. see what I miss. See my neighbor. That's why all these old religious people, we don't old that have old, they watch porn die. Go check people they watch porn. What they see, and that's they go hell. They go hell, all of them. I will go hell. Now carry they make and they stingy. They say na holy, and they do holy. Carry kebab, I've been a kebab, I've been a kuba, I've been a carry cover everywhere.
Don't kill me, don't kill me, please. I'm at work. Good day, everybody. Mama,
we can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It is breaking.
Okay, let me remove the airport. I'm at work.
Don't worry. Keep working so that you make more money. The GoFundMe need to complete.
Oparano, please, go leave this, please.
Hey, now you did up. I take this share. Go. I take this share.
My belly they pay me. I beg.
Oh my God, you too get emotion. No want emotion. I take this share.
No, Oparano. Cool down. I beg, eh?
You know, one use sense. You want use emotion. Use sense.
Okay. No. Sense. Yes.
Use sense.
Use sense. Yes, sir.
Okay. No use emotion.
Yes, sir.
Sense and science.
No. Yes.
Oh yeah, move. Feel I'm going.
Okay, sir. Since yesterday, I dey think it get a big drama where they speak. Now the stone where they see, now inside in Bele, I been inside the coffee they see big stone.
Now inside in Bele.
I don't understand.
Inside in Bele.
I beg Papa no tell me truth because they see the doctors.
You don't enter emotion again.
No, I don't.
What it concern doctors? They know something chemo bad. Forget.
But they say they see stone. What did the stone mean?
And black pot and red.
No, they don't say. No, they say they see stone. Say the man says for how many years when they do the work.
Now God will help us for this country.
I use God name and my papa will don't that they beg Muyiwa beg. Go relax on your country. I beg because this thing Papa Gano no be lie. The way you dey use and they sing for our ears since how many months. As these people come yesterday, go sample this kind of fake news. At least Baba own go did the way go challenge them. Go say no. How you go say you do autopsy? You do this one. You know there is no cause of death. You cannot even the thing is painful because me I don't understand this kind of thing. The body they cut the body, but you can see the leg is bent. You can see the neck is bent, but you cannot find anything. You say there is mark.
If I say more fast, now you go fast. If I say more do fasting.
Why not? Papa, you know prayer why I don't pray. Yesterday where I even see Baba say, Wala, I'm fed up. Because since how many months, since the very day when they announced this boy say he died, I need to sleep. I get children where they take care of. I need to sleep till 5:30. I'll take my children to. I need to sleep, Papa. Sometimes if I dey go work sef, my men go to take gbin. Which news you wan come see here today? This thing is very bad. Okay, they say they no see blood. What of the blood where they insume this blood? But blood come out now. That one not be blood. Now menstrual period. Because I don't understand. See they no see blood. I don't see they no see blood.
That thing that they saw there, they said it is a mud. It is red mud. That rain. It was the rain that made the mud to become red, not blood. That's what they said. That there was nothing like blood, nothing.
Common 7 days. Because I remember one in my place. This guy killed his father, and he buried the father for good 2 years. He's collecting the father's pension. And the neighbors was worrying that, where is this man? They have not seen him for so long. If they ask the son will say, he traveled to go and see a family friend. This. But the son is collecting money every month, every month. But later, the news now goes to the police. So they now find out that, but the man is collecting money every month. But they now went to the place the man do collect the pension. The people that is working there, they told the police that it's not the man, his son that is always coming here to collect money. So they begin to check the cases, and they went to the man house for good 2 days. Even the son did not want to even say the truth. Later, they now showing different camera, the place they saw him spending money, and the boy start confessing that yes, he killed the father. They exhumed the body and they do autopsy. They saw the way the boy strangled the father for the body that is being buried for 2 years. Mohbad just 7 days. But when they exhumed the body, Papagano, you can see it now. The body was it's not the body is not spoiled now. But these people that did this, they are not they didn't practice this very well. They please what they call this man Brekete, please, this time we need you mostly. We just need you mostly this time. Muyiwa, I beg you, sir, I respect you, sir, please, sir, you are not helping this case. You are living in America. You cannot buy ticket to come and see this man. If it is only 2 weeks or 1 month, at least. Please, sir, we don't need the other lawyer. It's enough. Let him rest. Thank you.
It don't finish. Hmm?
Paparano, why
Finish,
now?
Paparano. Thank you.
You try today. You try when you talk, you no cry. You try. You don't dey change. I bet say you cry. You try. So you yourself, you don't become scientist with that too.
Mama T, Mama T, don't
Mommy
worry.
Aniki
Everything.
Shaya. Good evening, mommy.
Good evening. I greet everybody.
Good evening, my
Don't
mommy.
worry. Everything will be alright. Changing of Muiwa is not the solution for us now. What me I told them is we are not telling Muiwa to give justice for Mohbad, but we need Muiwa to step aside. All those ones that they were fighting because of the group or what do they call it? They say structure. They are deceiving themselves. We have said it, no more. No more. The only solution we need Baba to stand alone with the legal team. All this one that all of us are saying here, most of our talk that we talk, they still use it against us. So is it not better we allow the lawyers to do their job? The legal team are listening. Let them go and meet, do the meeting, and do their work. We cannot teach them everything. They listen to us. They listen to our pains. That's why Baba.
They don't. I beg, they don't. Don't talk to the. If they listen to us, they went to corona inquest. No pathologist, nothing. They can't even
No,
ask
that's not the
relevant
listening I
questions.
mean. That's not the listening I mean, Paparano. I said they go to different platforms. They listen, but they don't do what we ask them to do. So this time around, hope they are going to call themselves in order to do as they are listening, because they have people that are listening, that carry things to them now. They screen record, they screenshot to go and give them. They are hearing our opinions, but for them to make use of it is because they have somebody. They still have some insider among them that is leaking out their story into the enemy's camp. And all of them want to be, I know how to talk. It's me that do it. It's me that do it. That's why you see them. They still, they still fight today. they still drag themselves on
They still fight today.
supervision. Yeah, they still drag themselves on supervision. This thing
One who drag.
concerning team and team, Bossman and co, Bossman Aduke and co with Andy,
And
they
who?
still
Who again? Who?
Andy, they still drag themselves concerning
Bossman, Andy, and who?
team, or what do they call it? Structure. And we say we don't need this structure. We have dissolved the structure. Why do you want to bring the structure back? We don't need it. Structure will not give us justice. Coming together will not give us justice. Let the local team do their thing. Let the legal team do their thing. The way we are giving them, we surround this Baba. Even Baba was online. They call Baba through phone. Baba is listening. People start pouring out their mind. We don't need Muiwa. Let Muiwa step aside for people. Let him join the justice group. This thing is not a family matter. He will join the justice group, but we should not just.
Let Muiwa tell us how much you want. Let's pay him. Let's retire him.
Abio.
Let's pay him pension for retirement.
Lizzie, I'm hearing that they say he has not dissolved all the group. We still have some group that is using. Yes, that's why they are asking him question yesterday. He cannot answer. Do you know me why he's dodging Paparano platform? He's dodging. He cannot come here. If not that they attacked Muiwa yesterday, if not that Andy attacked him yesterday, Muiwa wants to talk about GoFundMe.
I need the new version of Andy. When you see Andy, tell Andy to come. When you see Andy, tell him to come. He has come back to his scientific science. This is the Andy that I used to know before.
If not that they attack this man, he want to mention GoFundMe. We still need money. We need money in GoFundMe. And you say you apply for autopsy toxicology since February. They have not answered you. What kind of yege application is that?
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening. Do you mind if I quickly read this Sahara reporter, or you want to say something?
Go ahead.
All right. Tearful Mohbad's wife blames father-in-law for autopsy test failure to reveal cause of singer's death. Lament horrid burial. She wants horrid burial of her husband. No, stupid lady. Let's continue. Sarah reporters earlier reported that Wahab Shitu San, the lawyer representing Mohbad family, said that a pathologist, Professor Sunday Osiyemi, said that the actual cause of the late singer's death could not be ascertained. Omawumi, the wife of the late singer, or the baby mom of the late singer, Oluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has blamed her late husband's father, Joseph Aloba, for being responsible for the failed autopsy test that could not ascertain the actual cause of the late singer's death. Sarah reporters I'm laughing. Sarah reporters earlier reported that Wahab
this guy na crazy guy. I said this guy na crazy guy na worry.
There are people pushing her behind. They are the one making her to write all of these things. You get. Sarah reporters earlier reported that Wahab Shitu San, the lawyer representing Mohbad family, said that the pathologist was the son of the CME said the actual cause of the late singer's death could not be ascertained. Shitu told Sahara reporters that the pathologist from the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital last told the Lagos Coroner Magistrate Adedayo Shotobi that the result of an autopsy conducted on Mohbad's body failed to ascertain the actual cause of his death because of several reasons, including that it took about 21 days before the autopsy was conducted. He noted that by then the deceased body had started decomposing, that is rotting. When contacted for her reaction to the revelation by the pathologist. Mohbad's wife, Omawumi, lamented in tears that she had been sad and heartbroken since Wednesday after the pathologist's testimony in court. She accused her father-in-law of being responsible for the inability of the autopsy test to ascertain the cause of her husband's death, lamenting that the late singer's father ignored everyone's plea and hurriedly buried her husband. She told her reporters, "I have been sad. I have been heartbroken since yesterday when I got the news on what the pathologist said about the autopsy of my husband. When my father-in-law wanted to take him away, I begged him. I pleaded, I cried, everybody around that place with me, that please with me crying. My mother-in-law cried, but he pushed her away. Zlatan Ibile, who is one of my husband's industry brothers, pleaded, but he said no. My husband's lawyer pleaded, but they said no. Bella's mother called on the phone and pleaded, but but my father-in-law said no. Everybody pleaded with my father-in-law, but he refused. He buried my husband hurriedly. He buried my husband that way. I didn't even know when he was taking my husband to the morgue. I was inside. I didn't know when he called the ambulance that took my husband to the morgue. I had to take an Uber to go after them to Ikorodu General Hospital. My husband did not even sleep in the morgue. He was kept outside till morning. I didn't even know why they wanted to bury my husband. I got to know through the media and I ran down there. They had already put him inside a coffin and his neck was even bent. She lamented that Mohbad had not been hurriedly buried. The autopsy would have been done and I would have known everything that happened to my husband. She said, I know the autopsy would have revealed everything for the world to see. For somebody that a nurse gave an injection with almost 7 people in the same room, the autopsy could not detect it because he was buried hurriedly. They even placed a heavy stone on my husband's grave. What for? Nobody deserves to be treated that way after death. For the pathologist to have said that in the years that he had been working, he had never seen somebody buried in such a manner shows how wicked the people who killed my husband are. It was my father-in-law and his cohort that did that to my husband. My husband suffered while alive and suffered in death. His body has been kept inside that morgue for 8 months. And now they could not get the result of the cause of his death because he was buried hurriedly. How could a celebrity be buried in such a hurry? And to think that his father was at the scene when he was buried and it was raining heavily, but he still allowed them to put my husband inside the grave. She further alleged that when she got there, my father-in-law asked people to kidnap me and my son, and I had to run for my life. According to her, the pathologist said that if Mohbad's body had been exhumed between 24 hours and 48 hours after he was buried, they would have been able to determine the cause of his death. But because he stayed over a week inside the shallow grave where they buried my husband, they couldn't get anything because his organs had decomposed. If my father-in-law had listened to me, all these things wouldn't have happened, Nancy, she said. Anyway, I have read this, but there's something I must tell you guys. Papariano, I do not like the behavior of the Aloba family. Supporting them, I mean, it's not needed. Okay, anybody supporting Baba Mohbad, I mean, we feel for his son, we feel for his loss, but I mean, we are trying to help them and they're not trying to help themselves in the case that all of us are part of. In the case that all of us are part of. I mean, you continue to fight for Baba Mohbad, I think it's hurting yourself. Okay? If, let me say, we belong to the same football team. Just imagine, we belong to the same football team, right? We have to pass to each other to score the goal. When I pass ball to you, you don't use the ball very well. And they take the ball from you, they score us. Okay? Do you think we are in a good team? I pass to you, you don't pass to me. And you don't attack, you don't defend. Okay? You don't defend, you don't attack, you are just there in the field. And you state that we are in the same team. It doesn't work like that. Right? It doesn't work like that. I mean, when you see things like this, we could easily debunk these things with one petition, two petitions, take some things here right now and make a case out of it. But no matter how much you shout, they're not going to do nothing. Do you understand? That's to continue supporting this man who doesn't care about anything and who has given the right of his life to Muyiwa. Muyiwa is the commander of Baba Mohbad's life. Baba Mohbad doesn't have a life on his own. All right, as big as he is, he doesn't have a life. It's shown that he can't take order. He can't even trust you. You who is here speaking, let me say me, I have an idea. I go to him. He will tell me to go to Muyiwa. You understand what I'm saying? And when I go to Muyiwa, Muyiwa will say, come on, that's not going to be done. Forget about that. So tell me, who is stupid? Is it me, or Baba Mohbad, or Muyiwa, his brother? I mean, maybe we are all stupid. I mean, let's be reasonable here. I like reasoning. Okay? I like... When I say I like reasoning, I want people to reason alongside with me as well. I'm not stupid, man. Okay? I can't call myself a scientist here, and I'm a proud person in the first place. I'm a proud person. I'm not a slave. I'm not somebody that nobody feed me, nobody pay my bills, nobody sent me to be here. It's a platform I'm running, and I'm doing it for free. All right? And I've brought so many people into this case that I cannot see them being used. That's one thing that is still keeping me on this case. Right? I brought them. I made them stay on this case. And if the case is not going right, my voice matters in this case. Anything that you have been doing for, over 8 months, and people are still underestimating you on that thing, my friend, you must act very well. A lot of us grow in this case. We grow up in this case. We learn in this case. And we now know much about the case. And we see what they are doing. Whatever they are doing is in front of us. All right? They are bringing back the charge of Baba Mohbad to get him to jail. Okay? To sue him. They are intentionally bringing out a crime here where they are going to force him to negotiate using these accusations. They make it so huge that they can now send this to his own lawyer. Okay? And Baba Mohbad lawyer will take this and we call Baba Mohbad underground. We convince the man to negotiate that you are going to jail. So you will see Baba Mohbad lawyer right from now on. They'll begin to threaten their client. That client come. That's the game. That is what is going to happen. They are going to say he buried his son earlier. That's why, that's why they couldn't do autopsy. Every blame, they want to bring it back on him. And then all women lawyer have to do is to write letters sent to Baba Mohbad lawyer. Then Baba Mohbad lawyer will read it. And then they will call the man. And because we are not there, they are working on the ground, Baba Mohbad. If they are killing the man on the ground, you don't know. Do you understand? You don't know. You say you are here on media, you are supporting him. But on the ground, they are doing something else, and you are not there. You are wasting your time. That's the truth. That's the simple truth. All right? We can't try this nonsense with any reasonable person. Just because of how the Aloba family are. The Aloba family does not represent even an inch of what any average Yoruba family can do. This is the first time I'm seeing a family like this in my whole life in Yoruba land. And I'm a Yoruba 100%. Okay? But in the whole of our history, in fact, our Yoruba history, I've never seen this kind of Aloba family. And there is nobody in the Aloba family currently in 8 months that is sound enough. I don't even understand. I don't understand where this Aloba family is coming from. I will never believe that there is that if this had happened in India, I will be the one beating chest. This can never happen in Yoruba land. But again, human beings have their own minds. We all don't think the same. You know, whether we are Yoruba, whether we're wherever, we don't think the same. It's not about being cowed, it's individualistic. It's how the Aloba family run their family issues. You don't go to every family in your land and begin to check what they are doing. Some families are stupid. Take a look at this family right now. I don't know their game. Whatever they are doing, I can see what Wumi is doing. I can see the game. When you see intelligent game somewhere, you will know that the Wumi is playing an intelligent game. You can see, I know how to block Wumi's game. I know how to put Wumi in a tight corner. All right, if I'm in the opposite team, because whatever Wumi is doing is very weak. Wumi is fighting for her life. She's fighting so hard for her life. And the best way to fight is to attack. Keep saying things that are not there, whether it's real, it's not. Cause panic, cause intimidation, do everything, and then after you go and beg. Okay, I will threaten you, then I will beg you again. You will look at the threat, then you will see the begging, then you will succumb to the begging. So they want to submit Baba Mohbad to give him smackdown, to hold him like this, in a tight corner, whereby they'll begin to tell him that he too is going down. They'll begin to put on his ear, he's going down. So we are all going down. So they'll make him know that we are all going down. And with small mind, with weak mind, and he will just find a way to negotiate with them. So that is just basically what they are doing here. And now the question is this, right? If Wumi is not you, if you are anti-justice here, come and discuss. You guys, you think you are anti-justice yet, I still have a platform for all of you so that you can learn. That's why we have places like this. Come, let us discuss. Let's rub mind together. All right? If you can handle it, send requests, not by fight. Send requests, come up. Let's have a discussion so that you can sing. Because most of the time, I see, even though all these people from anti-justice, they have to come here to learn. When they think that they're small who hot, because they all see things in one direction and they want Wumi to be safe at all costs, they will not see the other side of things. It's only when you come here that you see the other side of things. And there are a lot of things here to pin Wumi down. A lot of things here to make all of them in that house go to at least 7 years in jail. We still have the Lagos State Coroner's Law there, Section 48, Subsection 3. Okay? Contrary to Subsection 16 is still there. Section 14 is still there. So many of all of these crimes are committed. It's still there. Criminal Justice Act, a lot of crimes in those sections are still there. No one has invoked any of those acts. All right? Wumi is throwing fake arrows. They are real arrows, real sections of law that you can use to pin down Wumi down. All right? And again, when you come to talk about things about burial is a cultural thing. Burial is done traditionally in Yoruba land. I don't know whether in UK, whatever. In Yoruba land, burial is done traditionally. We have the head of a family in this particular case. All right? And the head of a family is the one that passes order in that family. That is to say that if they have a family meeting, whatever Baba Mohbad is going to say, it is going to supersede whatever anybody will say. Let that sink into anybody's head first. All right? So Baba Mohbad has a complete order in that family to make. So it doesn't matter whether Wumi is the wife, whether Mama Mohbad is the mother of Mohbad. They cannot get Mohbad body to go and bury. You can't do that. Try your luck. I like challenges. Try your luck. Where the law will give you permission. The law will not even come in between. It's a traditional thing. Quote me what section of law. Okay? You will have to go to court case. And the court case will be ongoing. They will ask you your reason why you want to bury Mohbad. And Baba Mohbad's reason is more solid. He still wants to establish a cause of death. He still wants to know whether Mohbad is the father of that baby. There are still so many reasons why you need to keep Mohbad. But your only reason is to say that somebody who died criminally, Mohbad wives cannot do autopsy. You are blaming your grandfather. Where is your own autopsy? Private autopsy. All Mohbad hold billions. All the richness Mohbad have in his life, it's under Wumi hand. Yet Wumi cannot do single autopsy for her husband. She can't do private autopsy for her husband. She can't do private toxicology for her husband. She cannot do DNA. Right? And she's coming here saying that she's going to be blaming her woman. Send me your best lawyer. Let us compete. Wumi, I want to send me your best. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Let me see what is in you people's brain. Because I know that always when you guys talk, it's just like sometimes I just look at just laugh. As you look at kids, I mean, kids are just all over the place disturbing themselves. Right? And so Wumi, go up, come down. But Mohbad is just the one that is taking things slow because the man is weak. And I don't know how terrible of a man he is. But believe me, he looked terrible of a man. He look very weak. He doesn't look like a man who can make decision. How can you on earth look at this so much love from the public that is coming to Baba Mohbad, and he's telling us to go and meet Muyiwa, to go and be under Muyiwa? I don't understand. Can only Muyiwa give justice to Mohbad? Give justice to Mohbad? Can you choose between the public and Muyiwa? What idea? If I should ask about Mohbad right now, what real idea has Muyiwa given to you to win justice for Mohbad that is making you so stick on him? Oh, you trust him. You have issue of trust. Oh, you don't trust Lady Harris. You don't trust African TV. Do you trust their money? When they put money in the GoFundMe, you trust their money. But you don't trust their good ideas. Then what ideas have you got? You don't trust anyone, but you trust Muyiwa. And what has Muyiwa that you trust done? What are the ideas of Muyiwa? Let's see. And how is Muyiwa going to achieve those ideas? We have people who have listed out their ideas fantastic. What they want to complete over time. What is Muyiwa initiative? What is his plans? Muyiwa who cannot even have a public conversation here. Muyiwa coming right now will be shaking. Shaking. Imagine, look at people that want to fight. Me, I will be here. Bring anything Wumi article say Wumi lawyer. I go break and down in seconds. I go rubbish at Wema for them. Bring Muyiwa coming right now when you are going to shake. You'll be shaking. I mean, yesterday he came here. He was in the comment section. He said, he was typing. He said, the pathologists are going to take something. I said, Muyiwa, what is all of this nonsense? I mean, can't you see that this gathering is to fight for their Aloba family, a member of the Aloba family that is taken away? I mean, why can't you be among this gathering? What is burning you? Anything biting you here? This is a society fighting for your family. We are fighting for a member of the family and also a member of their society which we represent. And unless Muyiwa doesn't have interest in justice for Mohbad, I've been 8 to 9 hours conversation with Muyiwa on this planet, on this channel, and I read him very, very well. And I understand Muyiwa is an intelligent person, but a manipulator. He knows what you guys are talking about. He just won't do it. That is not what they told him to do. Muyiwa has somebody, from the way he speaks, okay, you can deduce that he looks like someone who is being controlled, who is scared to do some certain things. Right? Now, they were telling him, I mean, he came here yesterday, he cannot come up, he was in the conversation, he was able to go to another live stream yesterday, right? He thought because they have so many viewers there, so he can go there, and he went there talking about GoFundMe. In the midst of all of this, people are sad. You are going to talk about GoFundMe. You see? So, a lot of these things, it got bad. And again, as I said again, just to quick make this one to you, to fault the pathologists, the things that they did yesterday, as I faulted them earlier in the morning. I said first, in the report that we're giving so far, nobody have told us that the pathologist said, or the pathologist did say that the injury that was on Mohbad hand, the superficial injury, what caused that injury? Glass, knife, what? It cannot be detected. It's undetectable. It is undetectable, right? What caused the injury on Mohbad's hand? They can't detect what caused the injury. Then what the hell are these pathologists? Forget about every other thing. An injury in the hand, you cannot detect what caused that injury. That's how to catch the pathologist right now. Because now, let me say, a pin can kill you. I can kill you with a pin, even in your hand. All I need to do, as I say, all this Obema Kenje, poisonous knife, can be the alternative. Since they have brought Obema Kenje into the equation, it could be Mohbad was stabbed with Obema Kenje. And you said the deepness of the wound is about 1.6 centimeter or millimeter or whatsoever. I mean, I don't care. As long as all Obema Kenje needs, okay, is just to stab you, to puncture you a little bit. If I give an example here. Let's say I take a pin or a toothpick or whatsoever, and I take that and insert it into poison, into the venom or the poison of a spider or of a snake, of a Komodo dragon or whatsoever, that is not good for a human body stream, and I use that same knife. Don't forget that people who recommend all of this knife is not just created like that. This knife are just daggers, right? There are different type of poison. They apply those poison, and you have to use it within a certain amount of time. You have to quickly use it before the poison dries off. That's how those things work. You understand? If I put snake venom on a knife like this, and I now stab you with that knife, that venom enter your blood, it touch you. Okay, do you think you can survive it? It's the same thing as snake bite now. The place will swell now. All the same venom, all the same, because it's not good for your blood. That's the thing. If that blood can get to your heart, it's problem. The blood in the body is like a pipe. The vein, blood flows through the vein, right? Okay, and the heart, once you get to the heart, it will be pumped to different parts of your body. You'll be infected immediately. That will pop up. That could be the reason, and that's why I'm saying that right now we can also, like as I said earlier, we can look at the different cases that we have established before and visit one of those cases. One of the cases is that, what if there was no blood in the show? Let's say there was no profuse bleeding at the show. Okay, if there was no profuse bleeding at the show, no bleeding at all at the show, then there have to be a bleeding at home. And if there is a bleeding at home, where did it happen? In Mohbad's house, in Mohbad's room, in Mohbad's own room. Then who stabbed Mohbad in Mohbad's own room? The possibility of being the wife. And with what? It could be with anything. Let's say poisonous knife. Because I'm interested at the fact that the wound is not deep. The fact that the wound is not deep, right? All that is needed in that case is to allow the poison to go through your body. In a no deep wound, it's for the body to sick. That's why they said that the Jabam said Mohbad's hand was swollen. Right? They try to build the story so that they can, because Baba Mohbad saw blood on Tuesday, right? Now that the man has saw blood on Tuesday, and 3 weeks later, after Mohbad's father saw blood on Tuesday, 3 weeks later, the preliminary report came to tell us that, oh, the bleeding happened at the show, which will help Wunmi and her cohort to quickly link it to the injury that came from the show. Let's say there was never injury from the show. But because Mohbad's father saw blood that day, they have to make it look like there was injury in the show. And it was that blood that was on Monday, was on Tuesday. That blood that Mohbad's father saw, him going up is a big problem for them. It's a big problem for them that he went up. If Mohbad's father had not seen that blood that night, believe me, this issue of fight, bleeding at the show, they might have not bring it. They might go another route. Because nobody will talk about blood. Nobody will see blood anywhere. But because the man have established, and they know that the man saw the blood, and the man will talk about it, so they have to quickly find an alternative in case this man talk about blood. Where do we say the blood is coming from? From the show. Any question? Any question? Any addition? Where's next coming from?
Good evening, everybody.
Oh my God, where's the noise coming from? People be respectful now. Aye. Wow.
Okay, I think it is focus. It's focus.
Yeah, hello.
I've taken the person down.
Okay.
I've taken the person down. Where is it coming from?
I think it's focus. It's focus.
Focus. There's music in your background. How can you be disturbing?
Good evening, everybody. I just listened to what you just read now. The last one. No, let me just say the first one. Yesterday, I was in this people's platform. I also have the record where one of a Wunmi supporter was advising Wunmi to go and meet Mama Mohbad, that they should rally round
that she should go and get her husband's body and go and do burial. That she need to go and bury her husband because the man belongs to her. So she need to bury her husband, which is Mohbad. So the thing was said yesterday, because all these things that they are writing out, it's not Wunmi that is writing it, it's her supporter that is doing it, you understand? So there was a time they said it before, it was about 3 months ago, but this one was yesterday, after the result came out, that they don't know the cause of the buy of Mohbad. So the last one that she said, Baba Mohbad almost kidnapped her on how did they wanted to bury her baby father, because Mohbad is not her husband, you understand? Because yesterday...
You have to say, wait, you have to keep calling Mohbad her husband. The family sees her as a wife. There's nothing you can do. Go on.
Okay, no, for me, because it's me, I'm angry.
And I understand, but the family is the one that's supposed to take that stand.
And she was not found. She was not found in the coroner inquest yesterday. Or call me. She was not found there. She was not there. She was crying inside the house, but she was not there yesterday. Okay, look at the last one. You know that Karimo came out a day before that coroner inquest. Karimo said that she carried Wunmi and ran to Sango to her cousin's place. That one bought 30,000 fuel to come and carry Wunmi. That night, they buried Mohbad. So for the news not to trend that is who was after Wunmi's life, that because people are saying that it's nurse that by Mohbad, or is this person, what's it called, the prime boy that fought with Mohbad, that by Mohbad. Okay, why were you not carrying your sister and ran to Sango? You understand? So they now came up with another calculation now that it was not Baba that wanted to kidnap her. That is why she ran. They ran to Sango. Did you see the write-up of these Wunmi supporters? That's where that narrative just came out from. They pick it from Wunmi, this thing from Karimo statement. Because people are asking Karimo now, what happened? Why did you carry your sister and run to Sango? Who was after her? People have been analyzing this since yesterday. What happened? You said nurse Ogunlabere, a prime boy, used the Obema Kenje. One police officer talk say he get the Obema Kenje for office. You still there with Auntie today, and after the result have been read yesterday, still with the police. Maybe police won't use them for your wife or for your mama, I don't know.
But
Okay, now.
Why have they not follow up with that case? They are all playing one sharing.
No, Prime Boy is on his own. Prime Boy is doing his own. Because
it's not done like that. Baba Mohbad legal team don't know how to fight a case. They have to. They should be interested in all of those things. They are the one that want justice. You want justice, okay? You must attract different person who also want justice, and together you fight. You join and fight. If Prime Boy 2 is fighting for the same thing, you join Prime Boy. You see how you guys can make it work, make it happen. A victory for one is victory for all. Go on, Sha.
So you understand? So it is that place now. These people now came out up under one day. Upon say they are fighting in their platform, fighting for accountability since yesterday. I've been with them. Or since morning. They are fighting for accountability, but they are still doing oh my God. Papa Mohbad, what you are doing sometimes, it's not good though. It's not good, sir. You understand? You are looking Wunmi that she's your, how will I put it now? She's your daughter-in-law. But she's tarnishing your image. She and Mama Mohbad is tarnishing your image. You can't write one single petition against this Olori Buruku. Wunmi, you will not know peace for all these things you are doing. You will not know peace. Because the peace that passes human understanding.
Anyway, it's not about cost. Me and not they do all those ones. Now, me and our scientists are be with the pin them down. Yeah. Let's come back to the topic. Thank you very much for that. So again, you guys have heard it. This is the thing that happened. This is the issue, okay? Baba Mohbad is the one causing all of this, and the fact that he's not man enough to be able to handle this whole thing, and that is the reason why so many groups have arose, so many confusion problems from here and there. And in fact, He doesn't even know what to do. He went to Berekete. We did not hear his feedback from Berekete. I mean, as things stand, he's not even ready to go down there to Berekete again. What must have happened between him and Berekete? Again, we do not know what happened. Again, you see? So then, at the end of the day, the game that they are playing is this one. They are trying to make Mohbad an enemy of the public. When everybody will begin to insult him, then he will now go and do what anti-justice wants. For me, this is another game. This is another very high class kind of game. That there are so many games they are playing. Because we are talking about it, we are breaking it here. Then they'll say, these guys, they don't spoil our plan. These guys have spoiled our plan. They will go and do another plan again. Everything they are doing, they are intentionally doing. They know what they are doing. They know what they're doing. They are the one that lost their son. All right. Now, why are they into this justice? They may be into this justice because what will people say that your own son died and like you cannot even be part of justice? Like Mohbad, see where she put herself. She took herself there directly. But the man is a pastor. Even if he doesn't want justice, he can't do it. You see? That's the thing. Even listen, even if Mohbad father doesn't want justice, he cannot, but he will still stay in the cause. Yes, he will have to stay in the cause. That's just it. Okay? But now, his behavior is what we are going to check. I mean, as a scientist, we don't care about the face. We don't care about your age. You like get white baby. We don't give a fuck. We care about your steps, your behavior, what your actions is taking us to. If you're going to be a pilot, it's not about white BS. It's not about white hair. It's experience. It's your knowledge. It's your strategy. What Mohbad is doing right now, where is he taking everybody to? Intimidating people that believe in him, arresting people that believe in him. 2 people are in jail, are in the police custody right now. 100 million each is on them for bail. Arifan and Veron, 100 million to bail them each. Okay, this is all the sacrifice for just from Mohbad for his own son. And yet we don't have a man to speak, to say something. And he's taking all the right to Muyiwa, who is in America. And you're telling us we should allow him. Come on now, are you kidding me? What does he want? People must call him to ask him, what do you want? You went to Berekete, what happened? Can you address that? For bail, you can browse, go and check Punch News. Punch News, Lagos Monarch, people who defame him, they are in court. Just browse Punch News, you will see the information that I'm just giving right now. Okay. Yeah. So, like me, these are the things that I say, and before you know, they'll begin to call me anti-justice. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Me, I'm a made-up man. I'm a man who's made up my own mind. I can handle anything. There's nothing, even that I can handle that. I can die too. So you see, that's a made-up person. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm an elderly man. So my purpose is to set things down in order. I don't care about your white BS. I don't care about however stupid cow shape you look like. I don't care. What I care about is what is coming out. I mean, what are the things that you're bringing in the table or on the table that's going to be helpful. And in this case right now, when I'm looking at all the ideas, it's coming from the public, and they don't respect the public. They keep saying we don't trust the public. They keep citing people that you don't know on the ground. Keep saying somebody betrayed, somebody was so close. Who is this person? Expose the person. How did the person betray him? Guys, look at another lie again. They will keep telling you somebody betrayed them. They cannot trust one person. Tell them what was the offense of that person. What did the person do? What is the betrayal? What is that particular entirely? Let them give you proof evidence. They will not give to you. They will keep acting like they know. Oh, they are keeping it underground. They don't want the public to know. It's like this. When I put it straight to them, they run away. Apariano, this one, oh, this guy goes spoil show. Anyway, I open the floor.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah. It's so sad that the whole thing is going this way. I was very angry yesterday when the judgment was given. You know, it was so painful to me. And I heard from one lawyer. It was a live. It was televised. A live broadcast by the Kalirabo TV, something like that. And the lawyer said that there was a big stone, a heavy stone that was laid on Mohbad's grave after it was cemented, and that on the tomb, yeah. And when they removed the stone, there was another one that was placed on his coffin. You know, like it took them about 3 to 4 hours to remove the stone. You know, so like what you just read, Wumi was trying to put the blame on Baba Mohbad, and she was trying to exonerate herself from the whole stuff. I think, like you said, it's a thing that the legal team, must act on. They have to take it up. If they really want justice, they need to take it up and fight for it, so we can, all of us can get what we want. But as it stands now, like you said, Papariano, it's like they are not ready to get justice. They are not doing the right thing. I'm so angry when I see the way they act. It's like the legal team is just there. They are not seeing what is going on. Look at look at what they put on Sarah Reporter. It's this is another thing that they can act on as fast as they could, so that they can counter what was sent to Sarah Report, whether it was done by the team or it was done by the wife herself. It doesn't really matter, but just act on it. So right now they are trying to shift the whole blame on the man, and if it happens like this, they can send him out to jail. So
You see, imagine that Sahara Reporter has been sued 2-3 times.
yeah,
All this nonsense Wumi is doing through Sahara Reporter would have been stopped.
exactly,
Esusa placed like 500 million on Sahara Reporter. Kish, let the owner be dragging himself in court every day. They will
yeah,
caution Wumi, and Wumi will be cautioned. I mean, come on.
exactly. But they are not seeing these things like this. They are not the way you are saying it now. The way you are analyzing it.
Last time,
They are not seeing it
Darosha,
like
the
that.
same thing. Darosha threw Sahara, threw a punch, a paper, okay, Vanguard or whatever. He went to say things, and then now he's denying it. And now they have not sold of those media house. They will produce the person who give them that information.
Exactly. So it's so painful. Sometimes I'll just think about it. I say, why are you fighting for something that you are fighting for people that doesn't want to fight for themselves? I just think about it. It's so painful. It's so painful. You spend your time, you spend your money, everything, just to make sure that this thing is done properly, but they are not doing it the way it's supposed to be done. So like what you are doing right there, you are doing good analysis. They are supposed to be getting a lot of solutions from this platform, but they don't. They don't even, it's like they listen. They don't do what is being said. They don't do anything. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they are afraid of the other team, or they are afraid to go to court. They are afraid to. I don't know. And they have a son already. They have 2 sons. Shitu is there. Bankole is there. And the other young lawyer is also there. So what are they all doing? They can come together, reason together, and make things work. I don't just understand.
And they keep saying they have issue with trust. They have trust issues.
What kind of trust issue is that?
Thank you. And I'm asking them, what kind of trust issue? They will not tell you. They keep playing games. They say, with somebody you would never expected. The person was close. We don't want to mention his name. You don't want to mention his name. And you're using that to stop the whole world.
It's crazy.
Get the fuck out of here. Mention his name. Tell us what he did.
Of course.
So let us know how to handle it.
Right now,
playing
Hanifa
games.
is there. Is in prison. Veron is in prison. Westo, we don't even know where Westo is right now. All because
No, I think that Westo was yesterday. It was. I mean, he's chatting, but I mean, it's just. Maybe he's just kind of taking refuge somewhere.
Okay, that's good. It's good. That's yes. Good to know. That's good to know. But I think they should buckle up, and make things work. They should buckle up, please. I'm angry, man. Very, very angry. They should buckle up and let iron this thing out, once and for all. Thank you, Paparano. You're doing a very good job. I love what you're doing. I hope they listen to you.
We are fine. If I tell you the kind of things that they like me now, they can't try nonsense with me. Before they used to message me, even now they message me, but I disregard their message. Because of those things, does intimidation is what I hate to pass in my life is intimidation. In fact, what is still keeping me in this case is because some persons are trying to cause intimidations, and I will not let that happen. I will not let that happen. No man on earth can intimidate me unless you take my breath. So, I mean, what is it? We want to do something that we feel is right. This is what we know that is right. And we must do it. That's just it. Simple. We're not telling anybody to go and kill, to go and commit crime. It is time for us to catch the criminals. So nothing is going to intimidate us. I mean, we'll always do what it takes.
What makes you a man is when you stand for the truth. You say the way it is. That's it.
Crazy. Yeah, and they are still planning to kill others. So that is it. Next, please. Now notice this person want more could hear.
Good evening, everyone.
This person. Hello, welcome, Papi Chulo.
Yeah, Paparano.
Me, I don't know you.
Number
They
one.
say they call me. Who they call me? I don't know you. What's your name? Is that your real name?
Yeah, Papi Chulo is my name.
That's the first time I'm having you here.
Why I'm hailing you is because I've been watching your live, and most times I'm on your live. It's just that most times I'm not opportune to be on the requests. But the truth is, I've heard everything you said. I've gone to other platform. I've heard everything, and I had the judgment. One thing I want to say is this, and which I keep saying. I even told my wife while I was coming back from work. I said this case, it has been well planned. On the for justice for Mohbad, we don't have a plan. But these other people, Wumi's people, they already have a plan. If they say something today and they see that people are countering what they are saying, they twist it. They change the narratives. That is one. Secondly, this Muyiwa of a guy that every platform for justice for Mohbad, people keep complaining. I don't know what the guy's problem is. This case is not just for him alone. It's for well-meaning Nigerians who wants justice for Mohbad, his son. And at this point in time, he should be very, very careful in the way he's handling things. Coming back to the whole scenario, I will tell you that, see, these people, Wumi's people, are politicians. Because everything that has been playing is how politicians do. From the one when Mohbad went to write petition, let's just flash back, went to write petition and submitted the petition. When this whole thing came up, they didn't, even Sanwo-Olu himself, I don't want to talk anything. Sanwo-Olu himself, Lagos State government, didn't even question that. Which station did he go and submit? Who are the people there? This guy came, he submitted the first one, he submitted the second one. No. Secondly, that statement that Sam Larry made, that all stations has been settled, is not a small word though. Sometimes I still look at that video. When Mohbad's father went to the police station for police report and the DPO came out and they said no. My brother, everything has been planned. It's a well-planned job. Papi, it's a well-planned job.
Inside Lagos now, inside life.
I did tell you, it's just we, the citizen, poor man against the elites, the rich men.
Lower class and upper class.
God bless you, my brother. Do you understand? The thing here is evidence, Yakpa, my bro. Evidence full. And for them to release those guys that announced Mohbad's death, I knew there was a foul play. Because if it were to be another country, by now this case is a gone case now. It's a bygone case. When they catch those people, interrogate them, drill them, they will come out and say what they know. Wunmi herself shouldn't be walking around at this moment. And no police are not even coming out to make statements. Now, the mistakes that we, the Justice for Mohbad, are making is we have to come up with a better plan. When they were saying, okay, the result of the what did they call it? What's this word? I just forgot this word now. Kilo Shemi came out.
Autopsy. It was called autopsy.
Autopsy. Thank you, my brother. When they said they are going to have a court hearing and the autopsy result should come out, what we would have done was we would have brought a medical expert to come in case if these people are going to say one or two things. That medical expert can ask one or two questions, because when they say it is not cannot be ascertained, it's irritating, very very irritating. And if there were medical personnel on our own side, that was like, I don't understand. Even 100-year corpse, if once they get the bone, they can get the cause of the person's death, and this is just 7 months or 8 months, and you're saying it can't be ascertained. We should not be surprised that even if we take that body and go to another private pathologist or whatever, that they won't get anything. They would have done or pour one chemical or do one thing to erase the cause of that death. Coming back to Karimo made a mention of trying to fly Wunmi out of the country. Are we daft in this country? Don't we get it? She said on the 20th of September. And so how can someone's wife that her husband died 2 weeks or how many days, 9 days, and you are trying to fly out of the country? Taloma Sheberia. And let's leave the police, because the police has been bought. And Baba's lawyers can't say, there's a video. Look at evidence now. There are strong men, staunch men that are behind this case, whether we like it or not. The best thing for us to do is to think outside the box. Number one. Two, let's have a delegate, select them, that will have to go and meet Baba Mohbad. I'll be following that man bumper to bumper. Because on Wumi's team now, they will be happy as things are playing out. Karimo, I went to watch that video over and over again. I picked a lot of things. I wrote them down. I can't find that book now, but I know I will see it. Very Dark Man, I was watching Very Dark Man. He said the number one prime suspect that he has been saying it from the one is this lady. Is Glary. You can't explain to your husband or your wife, you guys are in the house. You can't explain what happened that led to his death. Come on now. So we should not just be online. At least we have tried. But we need to go harder. Because these people are not joking. If we tell them that it can't be ascertained, there's nothing they can do. She means Nigerians. They will get tired. I was on one platform. The host was saying, he's tired. I told him, you guys should calm down. This one said, if Baba Buma don't want to do this one, if they say they don't want to lawyer this one, they don't want, I said, you people should calm down. Our enemies are laughing at you guys. That is one thing. Once they just throw one confusion among us, we just start busting and getting angry and also. Also, when I spoke and they said, the next person that spoke said, this person that said so thing that made this statement made sense. We have to think outside the box. We have to strategize. because it's going to be a shameful thing if we don't get justice for this guy, because we don't know who else it might fall to. It might be my family, it might be your family, it might be anybody's family, and these people can get away with it. That is my own contribution. The police has failed. Hopefully they have been bought. The handwriting is on the wall. If they can't call, do you know what a governor is? Elegushi, please come. This case that I've been hearing in my own state, that your name was mentioned. Even up to now, like Papa Arnold said, this man didn't even debunk. He didn't even debunk or come and counter it that my name was not mentioned. I don't have anything to do with it. So we should just help this man. Let's have anyone that has Baba Mohbad's phone number should call this man, the muiwa of a guy or whatever. Let people talk to him or bombard him. That guy, they might use that guy because these guys are going all out. Anyone they see is a threat, they come after the person. It's either they bribe you, you are with us, or you are against us. The muiwa is trying to play some kind games. And Baba Mohbad is not about go fund. We have other things that we can use our money or to solve other problems in our families. But because we are interested in this case, and that is why we are giving our own little token to push this case forward. So you should give ears to what the public are saying. Because it can be one of us in this room can just come up with one idea, and once they listen to it, they'll be like, oh, let's use these tactics. My late father used to say, nobody has the monopoly of wisdom. It can come from anywhere. So please, I will urge every one of us here. I beg us to we should not relent. We should be strong. Because victory will be ours, whether these so-called strong men in this country likes it or not. Because what's in Shietikpe has been long. They've been doing it. Different cases. Once you give them 1 week, 2 weeks, they will shut up. And that is what they are doing. After 7 months or 8 months, you are coming out and giving us a whack result, and you are telling us it's not accepted. They know that the Shebi is Nigerians now. So that is my little contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Papi. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. You can speak, ma'am.
Hello. Okay. Well, my contribution this evening is not strictly on this mobile case, but on the syndicate itself. The syndicate that Wunmi represents. Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. The syndicate is not today. It is high-profile syndicate. They are not only into, bringing down people in the music industry and, obtaining them. They are also into other aspects, just obtaining people. And like Mohbad said that, I could remember a case of a couple, same this Lekki axis. They were from the east. They were an elderly couple then. I think they were from royal family in the east. So they went to that Lekki axis and they were able to buy acres of land then in that Ikate area. And this syndicate, They arranged to show them what they bought and give them warm welcoming. But they planned the death of these people on their way back. They never got home safely. After collecting their after collecting money from them, they never got home safely. Their children were looking for them. I don't know if their bodies have been found, but they paid heavily for the land.
So
But never.
2022
And Azuko, are you saying something?
January and I left.
Yeah, let me play it. Hold on.
Hello.
Everybody needs to
Hold
speak
on,
out
hold on.
for Mohbad. If you want justice for Mohbad,
Hold on, please.
the autopsy is unacceptable. It must be posted online. Mohbad's father got to the autopsy, started crying, said he couldn't even bear to hear it. No, Baba Mohbad, Emma bear not to hear it. Which match a TikTok video. Emma bear. Okay? Emma bear. Lati. Emma fún wọn ní permission kan post autopsy ọmọ yín online. Mo sorry. Karimo, shut up. We don't want to hear from anybody in Mohbad's family. The father must. The body is in custody of the father now. So the father can bury Mohbad anytime. This is why I said the police botched the case. The body of Mohbad is still in the mortuary, and the police is now coming back to do a mortician investigation to find out who gave Darusha permission to embalm Mohbad. I don't even know how to embalm the dead body. Darusha knew how to embalm. He said because they put salt on top of his father. So he now did the same. Talo for any permission. Guys, embalming liquid was mixed inside marijuana in America in the 90s, and several people died. There was a batch of marijuana people were smoking, and after they smoked it, they died in Baltimore in the 90s. And I was around when that happened. They never caught the person that adulterated, in other words, poisoned the marijuana, but the person kept contacting the police. The person kept posting on social media. There was no social media as in Facebook, Twitter, all that. They were posting on Yahoo and AOL Messenger. They were like, I hate drug abusers. I hate drug users. They mess up the society, so it's time to kill them. The person kept posting. He mixed the batch of marijuana from the dealers with embalming fluid, and it killed so many people in America. You should go and Google it. It was pre-Google days, though. 1994, 5 or 6. I just became a journalist. Now, embalming fluid, Ibolosiri. Darusha, Ibolosiri embalming fluid. Azumi Botie Mobito Timalori. Elati embalm Mohbad. Embalm, my wife say is staircase. Father said I met the body embalmed already near the staircase. Okay, so you prepared Mohbad for burial. Nigerians, there is something inside, I'm telling you this one as a pharmacist. There is something inside embalming fluid called formalin. Formalin. Formalin is the main ingredient in embalming fluid. The minute you embalm a body, formalin goes into almost every organ. The first place it will concentrate on is the liver. It will just melt the liver. Once it melts the liver, because the body is already in rigor mortis, everything in our body turns to liquid in the end. Our kidney, our liver, our heart, everything turns into water, liquid. And that's because of the formalin. So, this pathologist that we didn't see his face, I don't want to say Dr. Somari, because Dr. Somari is the one that's talking on this case. They didn't mention the name of the pathologist. That's why I'm very upset that a spokesman, it was supposed to be a spokesman for the family or a spokesman for the lawyer. But Wahab Shitu was the one talking. What is Wahab Shitu's role? Was he spokesman for Falana Law Firm or what? What was Wahab's role yesterday? Why was the media not allowed inside throughout? Because the media won't be hearing all these lies. Who is the pathologist? They need to post the entire autopsy online. That is what, if you know Mohbad's father, go and tell him. Any post autopsy on you online. Kibo doctors Nigeria, at our medical profession Nigeria, or interpret the fan when you. A very external autopsy. Formerly, Tobati Wanwara, oh my melt with organs faster. Mohbad was already 6 feet under. So to my everybody Mohbad daddy, don't take any kind of samples from toxicology tests. You cannot tell which drug was in that boy's system at that point. So what they said in the court was right, but it was botched and made up. We can't know whether Wunmi poisoned Mohbad. Remember she said when Mohbad was vomiting and having that reaction to the cephalosporin drug, and they rushed him to the hospital and we saw them in traffic. Remember? It was convulsing. You saw his neck move. Where did she say she was? She was in the kitchen cooking indomie. The same indomie she cooks and poisons it with drugs that will make him sleep so that she can go and do hookup. People, wake up. So, what I wanted to see in the toxicology test was what did Mohbad ingest at the club, at the concert? That should have been the first thing that they took from his body once he was exhumed. However, that may not show again, because if Mohbad put Molly inside bitters, by the time they started treating him inside the house, we're going to metabolize now. What's the current system? She bought it to. From the concerts, which was the 11th, I believe it was the 11th of September, to the 13th when he died, in those 24, 48 hours, anything he ingested would have been metabolized. Because new drugs were not inserted into him, were administered to him. So this is like a pharmacy thing, a medical thing, and doctors are quiet. I have a list somewhere. Ceftriaxone, cephalosporin antibiotic, iodine tincture, penicillin G. There was a lot of stuff. I have the list. The girl was playing nurse, and she was not under the supervision of anyone. An auxiliary nurse is supposed to be under the supervision of a RN, a registered nurse. So now, the people protecting Wunmi that they don't want her prosecuted have won. Unless you, and you're Nigeria, you protest that autopsy and you tell them to release it. The only person that can allow them to release the full autopsy is Mohbad's father, the one that has the custody. Notice Wunmi's family are saying they should go and bury him. Oh, Rinko Tikarimoko. Kon bury your issue. A private autopsy cannot be conducted now. Autopsy doesn't work like that. This is a decayed body. You can't do a private autopsy because we don't need the autopsy. Autopsy is cutting the body into pieces. Carry the liver, look at it. We had to do autopsies before we graduated. That's part of my clerkship. I had to go through 2 autopsies. Carry the liver, carry the kidney, carry the heart, carry every organ to make sure, carry everything to make sure bullet didn't enter. to make your blood. Do you know how long your autopsy takes? And the family was there watching it. They will put them in one place with glass and they'll be watching it. Darusha is saying that he did not embalm Mohbad, that his page was hacked. Afeboye, once he arrested, it wasn't. He said his page was hacked. Nonsense. The police invited him. Maybe I posted it on Punch. Can you guys hear me? It's not my network, it must be your own. Can you guys hear me? What is fentanyl? I don't know what this is. Titi Lola, what's fentanyl? Are you talking about fentanyl? No, fentanyl was not involved. Darusha is saying what? He was invited. You can't say your page was hacked. Everybody will be using page hack for every excuse. Please, I'm trying to read all your comments. What's the name of the Benga? Is it Papa Lola or... I'll tell you who the guy is. It's somebody that you all know. Okay, you can hear me, right? Okay. There's a lot of people on this live. Oh yeah, Shamu, thanks for this. Everybody, thanks for... Look at who stars, 73.47. That's $73 you guys just gave me. Thank you. Don't forget, if you can't buy stars, donate. Please sell me money. Well, America, London and Europe. London and Europe are the worst. They never support me. PayPal. Send me money. PayPal. I can't get up. I can't do anything too much anymore. I'm going through so much. My health, I'm getting older. I don't like how I feel. This 60-year-old thing. I can't do many things anymore. And it's a very sad thing. All I know is stars, buy stars, not post them. Nigerians. Do you guys understand what I explained to you? Autopsy is done. We want to see the external and internal autopsy. But they've already told us that his liver had already decomposed, so they're not telling us about that thing on his neck, because his father and his auntie were at the autopsy and they saw it. And that autopsy was leaked to journalists. Some of us saw it. Somebody lacerated in Mohbad. Darusha has lied up. He says Adura that's embalmed him and not him. Prime boy, hello, Matashiri will be very soon. Guys, we don't have a cause of death for Mohbad. But you remember what Wunmi said? Wunmi said, I know how Mohbad died, but I cannot say because they're threatening me. We're not stupid. Remember what Wahab Shitu said outside the court? He said, we looked into the fight between Mohbad and his wife. Shorishe, the fights. She fight to share look a step. To guni broken bottle. We looked at the Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullying. And of course, we also looked at all the medicines they gave him after the hand injury. So he said they've looked at everything. They've looked at everything. So it's hard to tell what killed him. And let's come up with the cause of death.
Madam.
Now, guys, according to science, whenever there's no drugs involved, toxicology is a little bit simpler. But when there's drugs involved, forget it. You can't really, when there are drugs involved, you can't really get a very good results. There were drugs involved before the nurse arrived, and there were plenty of drugs involved when the nurse arrived. And when we could have poisoned his indomie. Anyway, it's just like, this is what happened with Adeleke, and I kept fighting and fighting and fighting. Hey, my uncle, my name is Shekine Davido this day. Who is Davido? Who remembers when I was fighting for the Adeleke autopsy? Does anybody remember? 2013. How old was Davido in 2013? 19, 20 years old, something. Forget Davido, I beg. More. The Adelekes, the lawyers are very good family friends. It's just that I want to come myself for Davido ko abe me. Oh, sorrow. Oh, Fedasi. Oh, she won't be pop see me. What are you going for? Anyway, Davido is out of my league now since I'm not practicing anymore. But during the Adeleke autopsy, they arrested the nurse. The whole part of it is that they felt that the nurse had given him an overdose of the painkiller and killed him. Then they turned it into somebody sponsored the nurse. Now, the medication the nurse administered was very, very high. The dose was high, but Sherubami was in pain. Sherubami was in pain, and this is the same thing that we have to deal with sickle cell patients. When they're in pain, they need painkillers. We cannot deny them. It's different from Michael Jackson. Michael was trying to sleep, and he kept telling that doctor to give him more propofol until he died on the propofol overdose. But with Sherubami was, some of you don't even know who I'm talking to. Sherubami is the nickname for Governor Adeleke, Senator Adeleke, Davido's uncle. Sherubami, Sherubami, same thing. Sherubami is Isiaka Adeleke, the first executive governor of Osun State. Demola's big brother. He's the oldest out of the Igbo woman and Senator Ayola Adeleke's wife. Senator Ayola Adeleke had 3 wives. The Igbo woman, Esther Adeleke, the light-skinned Igbo woman, gave birth to Sherubami, DG, Davido's father, and Demola and Auntie Dupe. Auntie Dupe's husband just died, and they had one event. Davido was there prostrating, that went viral. Sherubami and the nurse, ultimately, they just discharged the nurse. They were carrying that thing to a political angle, like any canonical but no, he needed pain relief. He had a very bad injury, a pain issue with the back. They transferred the hospital to the house, the drips, and the nurse was injecting the painkiller into the drips. They equipped the house very well, and the nurse was actually equipped. Please go and Google it. The death of Senator Isiaka Adeleke. So his death was the one that made Demola become the senator that replaced him. Demola had nothing to do with politics. So he used that one to quickly enter. 1, sympathy vote. He became the senator under PDP. PDP started shouting that they won. You didn't win anything. You won because Demola was the brother of the dead senator who was in APC. At the end of the day, he ran for governor, he lost. They said he didn't have one degree or diploma, or he didn't graduate. He went back, graduated, came back, ran for governor, won. The Adeleke dynasty, I knew the grandfather. I was 16 years old. I'm so glad I met him. Davido did not exist. If he was alive, he would be 112 years old. But Senator Ayola Adeleke gave birth to those ones. the mothers of the one that wanted to run for governor against Demola, and the people started abusing him. There's other delicates out there, trust me. It's a big family. And their grandmother is the one that ran that curse that anyone that marries an Igbo woman, they'll be cursed throughout. She ran that curse. I did that delicate curse thing. I believe that curse was very generational. My own mother was Igbo, and the way Sheruba died, who else was Igbo? Chioma, Ifeanyi Adeleke, all the lies with that death. Just so much. Who else married an Igbo? They must have married an Igbo. Ngozi and Titi, 2 wives fighting. Just that Adeleke first. It's a curse. I pinned my account number. You guys are donating. You are not donating. Chantal and Nina, thanks for the 500 stars. Some of you are so kind. If you want to give me money from your heart, please send it to the bank. Oh. Boys. I pinned it. If you demand them to post that autopsy, the full autopsy, Isioma, thanks for the 1,000 stars. It is very, very important to post that entire autopsy so that the Nigerian doctors and medical professionals, if you know Mohbad's dad, please tell him that. I don't like to get involved with any families because when I'm doing investigations, I'm investigating everybody. Investigation is closed. I'm done with this case. I just want to do a documentary so that one day
Hello, Aunt.
Yeah.
somebody can
Good
see
evening.
the story of
Should I pause it?
Mohbad. The Mohbad is in Club 27.
I just want to chip in something.
I just finished now.
And that's the whole point. Soyin Igbasa, I'm a good historian. All journalists should be historians.
I don't. Do you want me to? You let me know. Hold on. Let me.
Nobody's gonna be here. Even the child born.
Sorry. Do you guys want me to pause it? Yes or
No,
no?
man, no.
Okay. All right.
Fine, ma, because you're a fool. Don't ask stupid questions. Why does Facebook beg online for us? Why does Facebook say you can donate stars to us? Why does YouTube tell you to give us super thanks? Why does TikTok tell you to give us gifts? Why does Instagram tell you to give us badges?
Who
You
is
act as a
who
fool.
is disturbing Kemi now? These people, who?
Because we're creators. It costs money to give you the shit that you want.
Beggar, sorry, ma.
It's not
Hold on.
begging
Let's
online.
talk about
I
Mohbad.
beg when I'm doing investigations during investigative journalism. Do you know how much it costs to do an investigation?
Ha,
Do you know how
Kemi-
much I spent on Mohbad's case?
Kemi,
You
don't
didn't read
vex
my
now.
write-up. $6,000. Do you know how much that is today?
Let her educate them. People are just ignorant.
It was given by fans. Did you donate? Why do you always beg online? Are you stupid? Go to a website called premiumtimes.com. Have you ever heard of Premium Times? No, you haven't because you're stupid. Go to premiumtimes.com. Scroll to the end of that page, to the bottom of their page. Address, how to contact us. Donate. Click donate and you see what Premium Times will tell you. Good journalism comes with a price. It is expensive. We're independent. Donate. Go to The Guardian UK, the best newspaper for investigative journalism. Guardian UK. Go to the bottom of their page. You don't have to go to the bottom. They will greet you as you enter. Donate. When you click that donate, what do they say? They even give you a choice. £10 every month, £5 every month. They're putting you in a plan. Why do you always beg online? Have you got your answer now? How many people investigated Mohbad's case? How many people investigated Busola Dakolo's case with Koza? How many people investigated Sheito's case with Dibanj? How many people investigated the house that collapsed in Ikoyi, the building? How many people investigated the COVID cases? How many people investigated NSAS? How many? Answer me. None. Only Kemi Olunloyo. It costs money and time. All right? It's not about begging online. It's about supporting independent journalists. I worked 11 years without a salary. Can you work 11 years without a salary? No, unless you are doing hookups and selling your body. So don't ask me any stupid questions like that anymore, okay? If you want to support. But don't ask me that I'm begging online because you're here for the same fucking reason, to know the news. That's what I did yesterday at Stella Dimoko Koko's page. Somebody was saying that, does Stella realize that she's cyberbullying and all that? She's not cyberbullying. She's a veteran entertainment journalist. She's not a mere blogger. Some people thought she was a blogger. Stella Dimoko Kokos is 1 out of 4 people in Nigeria. There are only 4 of us in Nigeria that are journalists and bloggers at the same time. I started blogging in 1999, 25 years. I started journalism in 1994, 30 years. You all sit down there, you want to know the latest news, the gist, but you come and say, why are you always begging online? Better don't start me. Nonsense. I hate stupid people. Don't ask me that question anymore. As soon as we start begging, now the social platforms are helping us beg. I'm angry because you asked a stupid question, Jasmine Carez. That's not your real name because you're scared. You're a prostitute.
Yeah.
You don't want to use your real name. Use your fake name. That's what you do online. When you use your fake name, prostitutes do that. Hook up girls. You know that's how you earn your money. By begging somebody to enter your pussy. You are now asking a journalist, why do they always beg online? I'm not even a journalist anymore. But I don't like doing videos. If I sit on a video like this 2 hours, people will throw gifts to me on TikTok. At the end of the day, how much is the gift that they're throwing? Not even $10.
I think she's done with the mobile thing.
Because
No,
they're not
leave
going
her.
to
She
put
will come
in-stream
back to
ads
it.
on
Just
it
bear
because
with
we're
her. She's
Africans.
upset.
We better
Just
know
bear
how
with
these
her.
things work. In-stream ads is not available in Africa for TikTok. They know what they're doing. This is the reason
Let
why
us speak. That is what I go through here every day. People don't understand.
they're going to
They don't know the services, the effort you put in, and they can't put in that same effort. They can't do it. So that is the pain. Let her talk about it. It's very, very important that
There's
she
not
talks
going to be
about it.
any
People are
TikTok
just not
in
civilized.
America. You know,
You must get them
your white
civilized.
people in Africa, they're letting them cheat you. You know what I mean? You get informed, you don't support people. I was just shocked. You know, I was just shocked just to see Larry Shitu, thanks for that 1,000 stars. People are giving me 1,000 stars. You are asking why I beg online or day. Someone sent me 25,000 naira about
The poorest people ask such questions, the poorest ones.
say they don't know how to buy stars. And I can understand why they don't. Even if I teach them how to buy stars, these cards are not going through anymore because of the dollar rates. Remember when Tinubu entered this time last year, May, and told them to lift all that dollar stuff, that you can use your card online. Now they took it off online again. Unless you bank with UBA, Providus, I think Wema is there. But First Bank is not going through. Many people can't use their cards online anymore. Never gotten 10,000 stars on one video. I've gotten 39,000 stars 1 month, which is like $390. Now, 10,000 stars on this video is $100. A bunch of people just gave me, and you are asking questions. The person that sent the 25,000 sent that because they couldn't do stars. I don't like when people I don't like when they ask stupid questions like that. They think I just come online to come and beg. Come and beg, support me, everything. Who gave you the best work? I'm still the best journalist Nigeria has. I'm not suppressed by anybody. The media can't report anything. They're waiting for me to post so that they can copy and paste it. El Kido, don't post nonsense, okay? You're on Insta. I don't like that. I'll block you from my page. I block people from my page, mostly on my live, because they get me annoyed. Don't annoy me. So for now, there's not going to be any accountability. I promised 3 magazines that I'm going to write an article daring that Choma, I'm going to block you. You are stupid. I love your words. I don't care if you fucking love me, but you're glad I know the attack will be you again. Did I attack Davido? Was there a time I attacked Davido or I gave you news about Davido?
Why this one is disturbing this woman?
I don't want you on my page. Go to Davido's page, idiots. You love my works. I'm not attacking Davido. Do you see me reporting news every day? Talking about Samantha, thanks a lot, Jerry. 20 stars anymore. You're talking rubbish. Imagine 11 years, no salary. Some people are going to TVC collecting salary every month. Channels collecting salary. None of these people can hire me because I'm too controversial. I can't report what they tell me to report. You think people in TVC can report anything they want? They can't. They're told what to report. Malika, thanks for the 100 stars. That's what I'm saying. Dario Shikoya. People are sending me naira. People are sending me dollars. People are sending me pounds. If they can't send stars. Ajakai, you just arrived. I finished with your autopsy now. This is the end of the video. I can't DM account numbers. I don't DM anybody. If you want to support me, it's pinned. Okay, guys? Humanist, it's pinned. If you can't send stuff, that's okay. You can send me any kind of donation. It's pinned on my thing. So I'm concluding this video by telling you, I said I was doing it in Yoruba. I did it in English in the end. I have to do the TikToks though. I don't do live videos anymore. I don't have the energy. Even though now I'm eligible for live video ads, which is a little bit of money on Facebook. Well, I don't have the energy. I'm too old. I'm getting old. I'm tired. I just want a vacation. You know. Guys, if you know Mohbad's father, you need to tell him to be low profile. This live video they were doing in the car, that's nonsense. Mohbad's father must test. He said he couldn't even bear to hear what they were saying in the inquest. You have to bear. He's going to say he's not going to bury his child until he gets justice. It's the same thing Oromoni said, that he will not bury his child even if it's 30 years. Oromoni was the one that caused his son's death. I said it in 2022. I was correct and I was vindicated. In Mohbad's father's case, he needs to tell them to make the autopsy public. Some people don't want the autopsy public, but he needs to make it public. He needs to make it public so that we can see external autopsy, internal autopsy. We can read it and we can interpret it to people. The whole thing was a cover-up. They covered up everything. I told you from the beginning. Please, if you're an ex, go to Twitter and read all the comments. A lot of people are saying a lot about me there. It's not about me, it's about Mohbad. Don't forget, I'm not part of the justice movement. I'm part of seeing somebody not get away with murder. And people got away with murder. You see why they quickly rush and bury him? Because they rigged his whole body with drugs. So now, There are questions supposed to be asked, and no one's asking the questions. The people who are supposed to be asking the questions are the Nigerian media. Will the nurse be released? Is this case going to be prosecuted? The case is with the DPP. The police said the case has left them and it's with the DPP, but the police went back to invite Darusha. Darusha goes and posts on his Instagram now that he hacked his page. He's not the one that even... he's not the one that embalmed Mohbad. So accountability was case here at all. In the next few days, I want to try and read some of the international media. Not BBC Africa, but some of the people I know in the international media. Guys, what do you think about that? Let me ask you as my fans. I want to read the international media and go on Fox News, ABC News, different kind of media. I want to go at Mohbad's death. What do you think?
Very good idea.
It's a good idea, right? MJS Tremira says yes. Good. I want to go to... I'm not so much of a BBC Africa person. I'm more like BBC World. I want to go to BBC World tomorrow. I'm usually on the programs, BBC World Radio as well. CNN, I don't give a shit about. I don't like Stephanie Busari. She's the one in CNN Africa. She's not even doing anything about it. I want to go on BET. I was a correspondent for BET before. I want to talk to BET, do like a Skype or Zoom interview, and they'll air it over there.
We're just analyzing now. Is it possible, guys?
I want
So
to see everybody agree.
Savannah, should I stop it now?
Yes, stop it so we can analyze, meditate on some of this. I mean, she's tired. I know she's doing a great job. Round of applause to her. We appreciate her.
To America, right? So let's talk to America.
Yeah, who wants to come in? You can now make your submission or your contribution. And if you're not interested, if you don't want any more, then let's continue with her. She's a great woman.
She did a very good job. That's why when people were talking about her, because I remember during the case of that young lady in the church, what is her name? She mentioned it. So I used to follow her. But one thing I just like about her, when they were saying, oh, she's a beggar, can you come? She doesn't have a brain of her own. I said, but can't you guys are not listening to her. She's giving you guys the clue. Kilo Shenyi, forget about her English. She's school here, she work in Baltimore. She work in Baltimore, she work in Maryland. She's a pharmacist. Assuming she's still in I don't know, maybe she went to Canada, whatever. If she's still here, she can still practice. She doesn't have an issue.
McMill.
So
And Little Dog
when
posted about
our
him.
pharmacist here,
Listen.
When McMill and Little Dog posted about Mohbad, guys, do you know that all those people, the American rap fans of McMill and Little Dog, they went to go and Google Mohbad, and they were on listening to his music.
Wow.
And his streams went up. His money went up. 2 days to the Grammy entry. Please, Nigerians, stop this nonsense you do. The deadline for the Grammys was 15th of September. The kind of streams that Mohbad got when he died, maybe he died day after 13th. is enough for him to get the Grammy entry. If you guys had been nice, Naira Marley should have been entering his songs to the Grammy straight. But instead, you are all cursing Naira Marley, calling him the killer and all that.
Yeah.
Opportunity missed. Yes or no? Type. Oh yeah, type. Have you ever heard of the 27 Club? Somebody type, oh yeah. I don't know fried rice that I cooked earlier this morning. Have you heard of the 27 Club, guys? No? I'm impressed. You have heard of it. Maleka, don't call me auntie you.
Dr. Ken. She's so cute. I kind of love her.
Anyone
her
that's
too.
heard
I
of the
love her.
27 Club, can you tell us
So
what it
intelligent.
is?
Very well. And then she knew the people that's outside country.
I need somebody from
She will
Wikipedia.
tell you by your comment, I know you are not in Nigeria. One day, I don't know what I said. She said, you are too much to say that kind of stuff. She said, correct it now. She
Okay, for those of you that have not heard about it,
She said, correct it now. Now. I said, oh. And I did.
it's
Because
not
got my
any
name going.
movie. Because you're live with me, you can't see it. But when we finish, go and look at it. I want to enter Mohbad in 27 Club, but I need somebody with Wikipedia. I used to write Wikipedia articles almost 25, 30 years ago. Not anymore. When you first started. The 27 Club is a group of celebrities, mostly music artists, who died from all kinds of circumstances, mostly reckless lives. They lived recklessly and they all died at the age of 27. Erute Mirabe Obe, look at the latest comment. I think you went to Wikipedia. The popular musician, artists, actors, and other celebrities who died at age 27. Good. Go and read about it. It's on Wikipedia, the 27 Club. Kurt Cobain is there. Nirvana.
Let me write that down.
27. I believe Amy Whitehouse is also in there. A lot of famous people who died at 27. Mohbad died at 27. Okay, somebody has gone. You guys are Googling now. Amy's there. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Robert Johnson. I want to put Mohbad there. So I want to get a wicked. Mohbad is in 20. The first member of Nigeria. The first Nigerian to be in 27 Club. Tony, you got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Popular artist. Is
Oh,
it
Grandma Mohbad now 26 years old. No go
in
out.
27 Club? It wasn't
It's okay. I mean, even I think it was kind of close to
Lara, you never
27.
heard of it.
I think they can round
Yes.
up his own.
I don't think Tentacion was 27, no. But go and look at it. The 27 Club, Wikipedia. You'll be shocked it was 27 when they died.
27 Club.
I've always told you I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual evangelist. This thing that I have called Pray Yoruba English is a church. It's kind of like an online church that's coming. I'm going to be having a
He was
Yoruba
over
church.
26.
Like a Yoruba English church on YouTube. beginning
Okay,
in
should I
June.
pause it now? She's talking about something else. Should I just pause it
Anyone
or
can.
continue?